Estar entre tu piel y despertándome en silencio. Entre la espada y la pared me encuentro. Como un ladrón me siento que estoy preso. Porque aunque nunca le llame, en pensamientos ya te amé. Entre la espada y la pared.
Nino Segarra.
Otra llamada, alguna frase que insinúa sin comprometer, pero a la vez me eres hermosa y me duele tener que negarme, pero es mi amigo y no puedo jamás engañarle. Entre la espada y la pared me encuentro, acariciando un loco sentimiento, soñando estar entre tu piel y despertándome en silencio. Entre la espada y la pared me encuentro.
You remember?
Me siento que estoy preso, porque aunque nunca le llame, en pensamientos ya te amé. Entre la espada
I love this music, yeah.
Una de Johnny Rivera. ¿Cuándo parará la lluvia? Alex Sensation. Salsita clásica. Romántica.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Carlos, oh, I remember when we were young. Oh, well, we're gonna be dancing again soon. I can't believe that lawyer got us all that money. I know. It's fucking, yeah, I told you, he's a good guy. He's doing it for the people, you know. He's doing it for people that help. He helps people, man. He helps people, you know, take care, you know, go against all these people that are trying to use human beings for their own, you know. So he's a good man. It's beautiful here. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I know this land is gorgeous, isn't it? We got the mountains over there, and I know. So there's only this building here, and we're gonna be building other buildings over there, and to house other people, you know. And then as we get more people, we'll just expand more and more. Do you really think it's gonna work? You know, it's not easy, you know, to work with people, and then they think that you're doing something, you have more than them. It's like no, because you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make sure that everybody knows that we don't have more than them. They have the same as us. You'll be equal all around. There's no leader. The leader is gonna have more because he's leading, huh? The leader is gonna have more because he needs it to concentrate. No, what one person needs, everybody needs. Right? Yeah, I see, no? Yeah. I see. Beautiful. So, I gotta go speak to Carlito. He's how's he adjusting? He's good. His father and mother, they don't want to come. But he said I'm gonna come. I don't care. You know, because he's 18 years old. He decides what he wants to do, and you know what? Ricky, he likes him too. He's like a brother to our son, you know. So. Hey, Galito, how you doing? Everything okay? Yes, sir. Yeah. So it's good. It's nice. It's peaceful. You know, I'm not used to all this peace and quiet at night. It's like, you know, I go to sleep. I know. You get used to it. We're gonna start building. We're gonna start making things. You know, making this a place for people to come. You know, that need a place. You know, a place where they can feel that we love them and we care for them. You know? Everybody loves and cares for each other here. You know. See, Senora, I'm sick of being over there. You know, I'm sick of everything, and I'm glad. And my father, you know, he didn't want to come. He is what he is. But you know, thank you for letting me come. I mean, this door is open for anybody that's willing to work 4 hours a day, yeah, and then be able to share everything equally with everybody. You know, and luckily I have I had the money from the and now that's a backup. Whatever we need here that we don't have to share. Eventually, we start getting people here, and we build everything. I get the máquinas, you know, even the cars, even everything that we need to build here, we build. Yeah. And we make this a place where you know humanity should be as a whole. Yeah, I te comprendo. Your family lineage, I told you, your family lineage is from a shaman, huh? And that they were so important to the tribes, yeah? The most important person to the tribe was the shaman. The shaman spoke directly to the spirits, even more so than the rest of that. All the tribes spoke to spirits and spoke to the trees and spoke to the animals. But he was able to get information back and concrete information that would help him. Yeah, that's what your grandfather did. That's what the entire lineage of your family has been doing. Yeah. Except for your father, I don't know. He didn't. Oh yeah, no man. It's the wind, yeah. So, your grandfather, what he did for the tribe, these modern medicine people, they can't do, yeah. He would go. I mean, he told me a story. He told me a story. I was talking about this the first el primo shaman, yeah, primero shaman, yeah, the first shaman, huh? And because the tribes, when they first started coming together as a tribe, they didn't know really what to do, and they needed help, from the spirit world. They needed help from and it was them and the chief of the tribe and all these and the shaman and a few people that really got together and said, what do we do? Well, we have to go and connect to the spirits. How do we do that? Well, mira, there's this plant over here. They gives you these feelings, okay? Another spirit told me to try that. Y también, there's a tree at the center, yeah? The center of the jungle here, yeah? In Ecuador, yeah? Center of the jungle. And there's a big tree, and that spirit is like the main communication, to the entire spirit world, yeah? You go to that tree and you speak to it, you can get as much information as you need. So we need someone to go, yeah, and find out what this is all about, yeah. So shaman, so this is your great grandfather. Se llamó también se terminó. ¿Cómo se llama? Es un nombre extraño, un guacan o un guacán, un nombre así, sí. And he, what happened was they were going to plan to do all this, and then all of a sudden the tribe got sick with this really bad disease, and they didn't know what to do. So they said, hey, you have to go to the middle of that jungle, but you have to go. We're going to let you go, but you have to go now because you got to figure out why these people are sick and ask the spirits down there, because none of the spirits here they don't know. They say, we're sorry, we don't know. So you have to go to that main one, and find out. You're the only one that can do it. The only problem is it's a 2-day walk there and back, and you can't sleep, because if you sleep, they cut away time. The tribe is now physically dying, and there's no other way to do it except. And we know with you're strong enough to be able to go through and then run if you need to at some points, whatever, to get to that source of information and bring it back to us. Yes. There's the plant here. You take the leaves, chew them, stay awake. You've done that before, yeah? In your vision quest, you can say my vision quest, huh? Sí. And so you have to do the same thing, because you have to go there, get the information, and come back as quickly as possible. Yeah. And I stay up for a couple of days. I almost feel like the spirits are like coming through me. Yeah. It's because a combination of the staying awake. Yeah. Y también esta planta, they're both communication devices to the spirit world. That's what these other spirits have told me. So that's what you have to go do. I have to stay here. I have to watch this. I would go with you, but I have to watch the tribe. I have to make sure that they're okay. This is whatever it is here that happened. We don't really know. We don't really know anything about it. So please. Una hora, gracias. Of course, they weren't speaking Spanish. They were speaking whatever dialect of that language, and then ended up becoming Olmec, and then ended up becoming Mayan. Olmec, which was the people before the Mayan and then the Aztec, and then just before that were this tribe. said, how did you find out all that? Your grandfather had a lot of knowledge and information. There's nothing in any books. You have to know someone from your lineage, and then really focus. Focus on them helping you and understand, because it's hard to understand. Because you have to. The way we live now, this is the way I want to go back to living. This is why I built this. This is the way Dios me hace dinero para usar aquí, ¿no? Sí, señor. So then he goes, he chews the leaves, and he goes start walking. He's walking, and he walks fast, slow, fast. He drinks a little bit of water he brought with him, and he chews another leaf, a little bit, eats something to eat, and just and he got there in like a day and a half. Yeah. He gets to this big tree. Yeah? It looks like it's almost like something from outer space. Yeah. It's almost like an alien. Yeah. So he puts it in front of the tree. He says, "Tree, spirit of the tree, I've come from the tribe that's here at the end of this jungle. I ask you, please, the tribe is dying. They're dying of something that we don't know. The spirits there say they don't know what to give them. They don't know. They've never seen anything like this before. They told us to come to you, to please, ayúdanos, help us to do this. Help us to help me to have them." Oh, yeah. Spirit goes, "Oh, you've been walking for a few days." "Yeah, sir, I'm very tired." I see that. Okay. What is your name, Carlos? I have no name, and you're not communicating to the tree at all. This is a spirit world. Someone here. We were here to help you. The spirits closer to where you are, they're not really communication devices as much as stores of information. Here you communicate directly to me. See, they're stores of information. If they can't decipher it, then they call us, and then we come to you. Here is you communicating with all of us directly. So it is much better. The reason that they can't figure it out because they don't know what to say, come back to us with. So and they cannot translate what the issues that you have right now, because they themselves don't know. If they knew, then they would just communicate with us. How do we do it? This is it. But here they can't even. So you're here, huh? Right. So you take. You see the purple plant there? Take that, and take some cuttings, and right underneath there, you see in that little basket, there's seeds. You take the seeds with you as well. Here there's, and you see that one all the way there in the middle. Yeah, with the yellow flower. Yeah, that's the right there. Yeah, take that, same thing, and the one all the way in that corner over there. This is the one. This is the one you really need. The other two help the medicine past the blood-brain barrier. That is the one that will go directly to what the illness that your tribe is facing and remove it. These plants also have spirits, so ingesting them as they're prepared, ingesting them will then bring that spirit into you, and then that spirit will heal you. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Okay, just bring a bag full. You have a bag? Is that there? Yes. Okay. Fill up like a third of the bag with each of it. Yeah? Okay. This is okay. And the seeds are over here. Go. The seeds you plant right away. Okay. So start. Yes, it's a little bit late, but you plant them right away. They'll grow quickly, and then they'll regrow every year. And just make sure they're in an area where nothing interferes with them. And, you take these 3 plants, you put them in your pots, right? Yeah. Pots. You take, depending on how big of a pot you have, you can either take them all 3 and put them in there, or you take a half, depending on the size of the pot. They're a big one, just throw them all in there. You fill it up with water, and you boil it. You boil it till the water goes out, right? And you all the way down to where it's very dark and pasty. Then you add more water. You do this and boil it down. You do this for 8 hours, yeah? And then let it cool, and then give a spoonful to each of your tribe. And you have the rest you save. As if it doesn't work, if it takes a little bit longer, depending on, then you have to do it again tomorrow. But you have enough. If you make offering, you have enough, and this store is forever. Don't ever worry. The spirits will come. The spirits are not in there. That's a communications device to the spirits, and they will come down and then help you. Oh, Señor, gracias. Thank you so much. Thank you. How can we repay you? Oh, there's no payment here. You take care of the land. You take care of the jungle for us. You're there and you're helping us, and our Mother Earth, help you. So there's no payment. Thank you for coming out here. I know it's a big walk. You can sleep. You can sleep if you want for a couple of hours or something. Even an hour would do great. I said, Señor, if I do that, I'm worried that I'm not going to get back. I could do that, but if I do that, I will, after 2 days, Señor, I'm gonna sleep for 8-9 hours straight, and there's nothing that's gonna wake me up. I understand. You have more of those leaves? Yes. Okay. Drink water, eat a little bit, and go as fast as you can. I guarantee you, they will not perish. This is very strange. This is coming from another area of the planet, and how it got here, we're not really sure. And we know about it. It's happened before. That's why I know which of the 5,000 plants that are out there, to pick the 3 that will work. And when you do that, when you boil them down, I mean, it is what's going to help them. And we're trying to figure out what it is that's bringing them in. We're communicating with the rest of the planet and Mother Earth, and we'll let you know. Yeah. But be well, be strong, and anytime. Unfortunately. If you can communicate with me through any plan. Unfortunately, if it's something that does not those plans there don't register, they won't never register for it. It's not in their DNA and their information. They won't be able to. So they're going to have to come back to us with something. If not, it does. We've not overcome that little obstacle in our communication. But this jungle is always here. And you will develop, and you will grow, and you will learn, and you will find ways to come here quicker if you need to, yeah. Without destroying the. And maybe one day, we will build one of these in your village. If we grow one of these trees, when I say build, we build them from this side, and then it becomes that on that side of the dimension. And then it will be. The only thing is that we have to make sure it's not accessible to other people, other evil people that are out there that will come and try to understand, dissect, what this thing is, what this tree that you're communicating through. No? I understand, sir. Gracias. Okay, I'm going to go back now because the quicker I go, the quicker they healed, and the quicker I can get to sleep. Sir, gracias. Gracias. Oh, Carlos. Gracias. Carlos, that is. My name is Umaside. I know. But you will. In your future lives. Future? You reincarnate every lifetime. You are someone else, but you are the same soul that's ascending and growing. I understand that, sir. I don't understand why I understand that, because we believe in at death we just go back up to the energy source. You do, but then you reform again until you've developed what you need to develop to be one of us that helps other civilizations to grow and learn. In the meantime, go. You have to go. Thank you, sir. You're back, yes. Do you have water? What do you have? I talked to the spirit in the tree. It was not really in the tree. It's more of a communication device, but I'll explain to you later. He said that to take these 3 plants, put them in a pot with water, boil them down. Do we chop them first? He didn't say. I didn't say. I would say no. I would say just leave them. Boil them down to where there's a paste. Put more water in. Do that for 8 hours straight. 8 hours straight. And at the end, what you have after 8 hours? There? Whatever hours were there. Whatever hours were there. 8 hours? One day, you know, a third of a day, whatever it is. Boil it down, and what you have left, you have to then take a spoonful and give it to each one of the tribe members. And then the rest you save, you put in, we have those containers, we put it in, and we just save it. You know? And then it says it doesn't go bad, it never goes bad. And then eventually, and then if you need it again tomorrow, if they haven't gotten completely better, you give them another spoonful tomorrow. And he said this should help. He said it's a very difficult thing these plants can't really register because they don't know it's something new that's coming in here, and he doesn't know. He's not sure from what he's there. He's communicating with other spirits to try to figure it out. But in the meantime, he said that should help. And he gave and he said these are seeds, right? And I have some cuttings too. He says we can plant these right now. If we plant now, we should be good and grow them. Just make sure they're in a place where there's nothing going around. Okay. Come. Take these. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go oversee helping them. If you go get some sleep, you know. Are you okay? Yeah. I'm a little tired, but I'm okay. I feel good. I feel very alive. I'm seeing so many spirits all around. Ah, yes. The vision quest creates that ability to see into the dimensions. Yes, you've seen that. Yeah, but for 4 days you did not sleep. No. That's right. Oh yeah. You made it back in 3 days. Yeah, I ran a lot of it, and I made it there in a day and a half the first time. So I must have made it back a day and a half the second time as well. So, thank you. Thank you. Did the spirits say we have to create some kind of sacrifice or some kind of offering to them? Or no. He just said thank you. He thanked us for helping him take care of the jungle and the land from Mother Earth and what we created here. And he said that maybe one day he'll come and create. They actually create that tree. It's not even. It's a huge tree, but he says maybe he'll put one in the tribe, in our space here, so that we can communicate with it. But he said you have to make sure that no one gets to it because you know how some of the other areas are getting. We don't want that to happen here. And if it does. We can't because that's why it's in the middle of the jungle because it's so hard to get to. The passer, it was amazing because I've never been there before, but it was almost I was guided through this pathway that nowhere else there was a pathway except right in front of me. It was incredible. Oh, okay, go get some sleep. Are you okay? God, oh wow, how did I must just sleep? It was about 6 hours. Oh, I slept. Yeah, but it was really strong. We called you a few times, and you were. They're doing better already. Yeah, yes. And a lot of them are getting up and walking around. So I think we got it. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you, Creator. Thank you. You know, he said something about when we die, we don't die. We don't just die into the energy, but we something he called reincarnation. Where we actually come back. Yeah, there's talk of that as well around in other tribes. We're trying to understand more of that. Yeah. I think what we're taking now. Actually, I want to take a little bit. He said to me, don't. If you're sick, take it. But it also is a preventative. So take it if you. And it is a little bit. It makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, but then it provides a really, really good openness, and then that lets the spirits in to heal the body. So please, is there more? There is more. Yeah. We're only giving that one teaspoon. It's in there. Take it whenever you want. And gracias. Thank you. And thank you to the Creator again. So that's the story of your ancestors' lineage. I'm not sure where it was, but that is your ancestors' lineage. And that boy. That first of all, you have to have children, because you have that lineage you want to continue it. And two is that you should tap into it. I know a shaman in Mexico. We're near Huaca, so 2 towns down. I know a shaman, and I'll talk to him and see if he wants to take you on as an apprentice, because you have that power, even though you don't want to. Your father never used it. You can't just end it. See? You can't just stop it from happening. You have to let it happen. Sí, señor. Gracias. I will. Three months later. Oy, Maria. See how great it is? Yeah, I know this is. Everybody's so happy. And you know what? I think it's the thing that we're not asking them for money to come in, and we're not saying we're controlling anything like those other places are. We're just kind of like letting people in, and we're letting them understand. It's like, okay, we share everything equally. Whatever you want to do. If you want to go into the town and get something, if you have money, go get it and bring it in. That's fine. But here, everything that we use, the food, everything we're building here. Because you see, in 3 months, we got so many people to go. One of everything. If we get one of every industry, we just find out what the best is and use that, yeah? And we do it for free. And the more people we get in, the more people will work. We're still sticking to the 4 hours, right? Yes, and that's good. Because it makes people happy, because then they can do other things. They can go and explore, the other towns and whatever else they want to do. Yeah, it's great. 6 months later, look how big it got, man. We oh my goodness. You see, this is what I wanted. This is what Dion was telling me. That you do this, and you you show people, and eventually they go like, wait, let me see. I go back over here. I work 8 to 10 hours a week. I hardly have enough to pay, and I'm struggling. Here you work 4 hours a day, and the rest of the time, and we do it. And you don't expect a lot now, but look at 6 months what we developed. A year later, oh yeah, look at this, man. Woohoo! We got multiple buildings and little places where people can work and create what they need to create. And now we're using those robotics. Yeah, that man that I met in Texas when I was there. He said, and I told him about this. We brought in all these robotics. Now we have all these robots making all these things for us. So now we don't really have to work. We're just overseeing the robots and everything. And everybody comes in. They're still working those 4 hours, whatever it has to be. Yeah, go over there and cut the grass. Go over there and do this. Go over there. Whatever the robots can't do, yeah? But then we're just sharing everything instead of being this pyramid of bullshit that controls everything, like in all these fucking places, all of South America, yeah? It's the same fucking thing. All of South America, it's the same thing, You have the rich, few, and you have the poor. Brazil, everywhere, and the rich are the ones pushing them out. Go to America, go to America, go to America. So I have, the ones that they can't control, say, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. And then you have the gangs, right? Or whatever it is, the revolutionaries, the people that are trying to, but they got the guns, and they're the same thing. They're all the same thing. You see? So when the revolutionaries get control of it, they just use the guns in the same way. They kill the same way. Right? We don't. See, this is not it. This is not Cuba. Right? This is not the Soviet Union, yeah? There's no guns, there's no military. Nobody has to say anything because we have everything. It's like, oh, you have 2 of those? Oh, go get 2, we have a bunch. Those robots, look at what they did with these factories they ended up building for us, huh? That man, that was like he was sent from there. You see, you start doing the right thing, and what happens is, the road is opened up for you. I told you the story of the shaman, right? The first shaman, I told, hey, man, he didn't, his grandfather didn't even tell him that. He was too young. I know, but even at the age of 3, 4, if I would have heard that, it would still have been in my head, When I heard it from him, I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. All right, you see me? Imagine, this is just in a year. Imagine 2, 3, 4, 5 years. What we develop, man. And other countries, and other places start looking, hey, maybe that's a good way to do it, yeah? Yeah, because it's the best way to do it. It's the way that makes everybody feel like they're part of it, yeah? At the same time, doesn't make anybody feel lesser or more, huh? Nobody feels lesser or more. So I'm so close because I'm looking at the reflection in the camera instead of the actual image. So sorry about that. Nobody feels less or more. Everybody feels like they're taken care of. We have a few problems here and there. But, we have a whole bunch of, like, therapy classes. Not that, psychotherapy or the medication. Therapy classes with ayahuasca, with different plant sources, with different plant medicines, yeah? And then you have smart people walking them through and saying, look, this is what you need to get rid of to be able to open up and be part of what you should have been that they ripped away from you. Huh? Imagine 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years later. I ain't money. Look at this, man. This became the place that then, if you think in Mexico, this would be the place, huh? That then sprouted out everything. You see the rest of the world now, is like that. And it's a shame that if it's going to take 30 years, it's going to take 30 years. Because that's the problem, man. It took 30 years because one place did it, right? If everybody got just fucking listen, then and listen to this, it's an easy. It's the way everything else works in the universe, yeah. Everything, todo en el universo. Se trabaja así, huh? With that perfection that it needs to be, that perfection that we need to mimic. Yeah, what do we mimic? Hell instead of heaven. Why? I don't want to go to hell, but I'm in hell. Yeah, I know, Carlos. I know. But I told you I don't want to hear that. We're not in hell anymore. But I'm telling you, it would have taken a year to do this. Yeah, it took us a year to be like, yeah. Actually, it was about 3 months. Yeah, I know. After 3 months, it was like amazing. But not 30 years. Yeah. And the rest of the world is finally coming on board, yeah? How much time they wasted 30 years? They could have done this at the same time. At the same time, the whole world does it. And then over that, the 30 years later, imagine where the whole world would be in 30 years? Instead of us being here, and then we're the center of it, and it goes out, and there's still says, no, we're using a monetary system within here. We're just buying stuff from, nobody wants to sell you anything because not everything's for sale anymore. Oh, okay. We're trading, no trading. Either you join us or you do your own shit then, man. Because this is the right way to do it. Mira, this is what Dio told me on that night. And this is what changed my life. That I got stabbed and I almost lost my life. That night, Dio said, you know what, you're gonna come back because you're gonna do something good. You're gonna do something good. And I did. I'm fucking proud of it, man. I know, guys. But you don't even take any credit or extra cautions or extra portions or whatever the fuck else you give them. A medal? Woohoo! You give them your peace. Here's the medal for peace. Here's the peace medal, and you get it for peace. What peace did you fucking create? Huh? How about the riddance of poverty, huh? And I don't want a fucking medal, I just want to see it happen. I see. So, yeah. I say one more time. Let's dance for the new. It's a new world order. It's a new world. Let's see. Balancing and what is it when everything's like locked in? Oh, perfect. Yeah, we're perfect. Así. Perfecto con el universo. You know? Perfect. Just lock it in. Ah, yes. Okay. Now we can just lay back and watch and not worry. You decide. You make the decision, not them. Because they'll make the wrong decision for you. You know why? Because it's in their best interest to make the wrong decision for you. And Cat, excuse me, no, namaste.